You know, the more we take the mind out of the way, the more who we really are and the expansiveness of that can come forward. So today we're actually going to make a journey into your heart. Beautiful place to be. And this is a journey that you requested, so I'm just going to ask you to place your hand on your heart and just allow it to inform you, and allow it to inform me, inform us.
So you want me to tell you what I'm feeling?
Yes, please.
Okay. Two quite extreme feelings happening in the same space. So a sense of that expansion, ecstatic joy, love, almost an overwhelm. Because I was doing some healing on this the other day, and that's why I want you to help me with it, because I notice when my heart is opened, I shut it down and just go into absolute fear. When my heart's really opened, not open to myself so much, although actually just having received that downward energy from what I feel is the divine masculine presence, and in that journey that you just did, I felt it and heard it as music and light together. And benevolence and like that strong masculine energy that I've really missed in my life, and it felt so loving. So I'm already really moved. But that's what I had felt a lack of. So whenever I felt my heart opening, particularly to men, I would just get so scared and freak out. Shut it down and control it, and then of course put myself in pain and push it away, and which was also just adding to the pain. And then that wanting to open and closing, and you know, being a little bit psychotic.
Yeah.
You know, like I so want it, but I can't.
Yeah.
Feeling that fear, and a few days ago I really felt that fear, so I can still feel as this love right now is expanding me open and you're holding, it's like I can feel such tenderness, such vulnerability, like a little baby deer or something coming out of a forest. I don't know how to describe it. That's how I feel. So it's like I want that light and that love and that incredible divine masculine energy, particularly to hold this feminine me and to serve me, and you know, gosh, just be throughout my life and in that grounding way. I can feel where I'm a little bit jumpy and kind of want to hold on to my female independence or something, like push, I don't need you, you know. So it's just, I feel really ready to, I don't even know what the right word is, but to, I guess, receive, to let that in, and to somehow cope with my heart being in love without shutting down.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm actually getting a really strong sense of is actually to connect to that divine in masculine form as you described it. Because what you're actually experiencing on the outside, that level of being really cautious, not wanting your heart to be broken, so it's kind of like the opening up and feeling the openness and then feeling the vulnerability of that and closing down, simply because there's a protection there. But what I'm also being shown and told is that basically when you connect to the divine masculine as you just described it, within first, and you really allow that to inform you first, it then mirrors itself on the outside. What's been happening is that it's been it's been connecting, but it's been bypassing you on a conscious aware level. So then there's a sense of like you feel you must and you should and this kind of push-pull sort of energy. Whereas what this is asking you to do is to come back, connect with this first, really connect with this first, and then allow it to actually inform everything that comes to you on the outside. And you'll begin to see where there's a match for this on the outside, and if it's not a match, you'll know. It doesn't feel harmonious. It doesn't feel resonant. And it's basically allowing yourself to trust yourself to know what that resonance is. But first you must really connect with it from the inside. So I'm going to invite the divine just to expand that out, expand the energy of the heart out for you. So you get a sense of what it feels like to connect to the divine masculine, that expansive energy of the divine.
I feel so much terror with it at the same time. It almost feels like the pressure's going to pop my ears, like that. The mixture of that coming in and my fear pushing away. I was building up this pressure inside of me. It's really challenging to receive that. When you said allowed in, I was like,
And so we're going to bring it back to the breath, right? And we're going to bring it right back to the breath.
Oh gosh.
And just allow yourself to breathe really deeply from the diaphragm, but still keeping a connection with the heart. So put your hands on your heart. And just breathe from the diaphragm. So when your breath comes in, your navel point moves out and you take a full breath, lungs expand completely. Just taking in the nourishment that you need so that the body can feel that everything's taken care of. And the mind, the subconscious mind, could just take a little bit of a rest here. Because you are taken care of. And notice when you take breath in this way, where you actually fill the body with the nourishment of light that it needs, the oxygen that it so craves, you're immediately informed that you're right in the right place at the right time, and you always are in the right place at the right time. There are no coincidences. But it's only in bringing your attention and your awareness and your consciousness to that breath that allows the conscious mind just to still enough for the subconscious to make itself known. And the voice of your divinity really lies in your subconscious mind. So just give me a sense of what's happening now with the connection of the breath.
So I can feel myself really struggling to take that breath in. As if there's a barrier and I'm trying to break through it.
Okay.
And like to receive and to, it's okay,
Okay.
Get it into my body. And then it's like the light is saying to me, that divine masculine is saying, it's not hard. Stop trying. Like, it's really easy. And it made me soften. There was that feeling of, I have to do something here. I have to be able to take this in. Take it in, rather than just going, actually, no, just receive.
I'm just going to just ask you just to put your hand on your solar plexus. So one hand on the heart and the other on the solar plexus. Your seat of personal power. Because this is coming up as a real strong connection to the heart. And that sense of actually feeling like you must do something must be done by you in order for things to flow, is coming very much from that solar plexus area.
I really feel it, and that's where I'm trying to breathe past. And it's like I'm supposed to take the masculine energy and then take it into my body or take it into the feminine or something.
But is it taking it in, this, the concept of taking it in and then doing something? Something must be done. You have to do something. You can't just sit here and receive. No, that's not possible. You must do something. And there's this loop that runs, right? And it's running from the solar plexus energy here. Yeah. So...
Because Tash, I have no conscious reference to go, well, this has been done for me before, therefore I can trust it. There's no, I can go, well, I know there's plenty of men in my life and they're beautiful men, but to actually have it done for me and be given to on that level, it's never happened. Or I've not received it, or one or the other, but I've struggled with that big time. So,
but it's then coming back again that the outside is just a mirror of what's going on the inside, and the inside is really where the work is. So whatever happens on the outside with the men that you meet and your connection with them is just always going to come back to this mirroring of what's going on with your solar plexus and your heart chakra here, where the heart actually informs the solar plexus, just relax, it's taken care of. And the solar plexus kicks back and goes, but I must do something. So it's just allowing that surrender to occur, and really bringing your presence and your consciousness into that energy, into the energy of the solar plexus.
You know what just happened when you were talking? I literally, because you said mirror, and I literally saw my chakra, instead of being tight and struggling, literally became a mirror. And it was filled with light like the sun, and then it turned, and I literally felt my energy turn like that and drop down.
So just get a sense of that. Just get a sense of that energy releasing.
Yeah, I can totally hear it. It's like, this is being done for you. It's my pleasure to do it for you.
Yes.
I have to do this for you. You can't do this for yourself. You have to be given to.
Yes.
So wonderful.
And notice this is your divinity. That voice is your divinity.
And it's saying you can't help it, you can't stop this. You can't stop my giving and my being there for you. And you can fight, but I'm still going to... It's like soothing a little baby. It's dropped right down into my womb. It's like soothing the baby that's panicking. You know, I thought my dad wasn't there for me. Not consciously. But like this little baby being stroked and held by that father energy, that divine masculine. Feels like it's never happened before.
Yeah.
Like it's really present and tender and real, not like a spirit thing. It's really there. Like I've missed it so much. And I've been so scared and alone without it, and so feeling deprived and not worthy and not loved. Really not worthy. It's just really like being soothed like a baby, and it's going all calm. I can just see all this white light right deep down in my sacral area, right between my hips. It's just super calm and beautiful.
Just allow yourself to receive, to feel.
And it really comes with that energy of effortlessness, or almost no energy. It's so effortless. It's like, it kind of becomes like water. When it moves down into my base chakra, it really feels like it moves into the energy of water going down into the earth. Like the light became fluid, crystal clear, and so effortless. It's really beautiful. I can really see like the crystal in my base chakra. I've never seen that before. And this might sound really weird, but I can hear music. It's like in my base chakra, because you think of it as red or whatever, but I can tangibly feel and see and hear a chakra with music, like a crystal. It's a multifaceted, clear crystal, so clear that it's covered in rainbows, and I can hear the music of that, what was up there. Oh my goodness.
I'm just going to bring the attention back up to the heart chakra again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that little, when I was talking about the baby, I felt like that baby just dropped right down to that place in the earth, to the earth crystal. And like that had to be delivered, and now I'm totally in my heart again. That was really magical.
That's beautiful.
Really, like, so beautiful.
Just describe what's going on with the heart at the moment.
Feels still, and yet still, and at the same time kind of everything and nothing at the same time.
And that sense of push-pull duality that was going on previously?
No, it's like the stillness in absolute infinite expansion.
Okay. So now we're basically going to actually invite the divine to inform you of what it looks like when you're in resonance with someone, with a man on the outside. And you're in your heart and you're in your center and you're soothed so that your wounded child is soothed and feels the love of the masculine energy. And so there's nothing to grab for on the outside because it's all received and delivered first on the inside.
Yeah.
And so when you actually stand and face your mirror in masculine form on the outside, so you meet someone, you're attracted to them, and there's a resonance and they mirror you. You are standing completely in your power. There's no grabbing, there's no asking, it's just an eminence that comes from you that radiates outwards, and then you feel the resonance of their radiation coming back to you. And I'm just going to bring the divine into the midst of that, into the circle of that, to let that inform you of what this divine connection of male and female, masculine and feminine, your yin to yang, what that looks like for you. When it's in balance, when it's in harmony.
It's so instant. Your voice just fills in the whole picture instantly. So I feel like that white light of my heart, that absolute, has just spread over my whole body and all around me, and I feel totally in that white light, present stillness of the absolute love. And it's so, so, so beautiful, like the light of my crystal. And the first thing I heard and saw was look into his eyes. And when you look into his eyes, when you see his infinite heart, soul, self, and he sees yours, and there's that recognition, and it's an instant connection and an instant lighting of the heart. And it's so clear and obvious. And then I heard that you will hear the music. That's why I was smiling. It's like, you'll hear the music, and the music is like a golden light here in the heart center. When you said to the divinity, invite the divine in, it was like it's like God was right there in between our hearts. And I mean God is a golden light of exquisite beauty. And it's music, and it's that music that I was talking about. I've never had that before. So here I'm hearing music with the light, and the God saying, you'll hear the music, you'll both hear the music. And then we feel it in our bellies and in our base chakras, and we'll want to dance together.
Yeah.
And there'll just be that childlike excitement and ecstasy and joy of wanting to dance and play, almost an overwhelming sense of wanting to play, and it being so exciting you don't even know where to begin.
Yes, yes.
I feel it like my whole body is feeling that right now.
And so basically the difference between that and what you were describing previously,
I've been on my true love before, yeah, such a contrast.
Yeah, and but do you see what takes you there? What takes you there is first your own alignment, because without that first alignment occurring, you're going to drop down into your fair body, and your fair body is then going to dominate whatever occurs on the outside, and that mirror of that fair shows up.
Oh, but you know what's, Tash? This is so magical because it's so ironic, because I've been trying to do this for years, but just like that light was saying, you can't do this for yourself. You're not supposed to. You literally can't, because then it's still me working away, trying to do the job for, and it's actually happens because I put myself with so much love and trust into your hands, like a little child, really, saying, okay, because I really trust you, because we've built this relationship, and I absolutely trust you. And I can give myself to you like the Divine Mother does, holding the child. And in that trust, in that space of trust, I can allow this to happen. So now I can receive because of you. Because you're there to help me, guide me. Like it's almost like it's like my brain having to do a 180-degree flip. What? You're not supposed to do this for myself. No, you're supposed to let somebody do it with you, for you, guide you. And that's how to get what you want, trying to do it for yourself. That's so like reverse psychology.
And what I'm seeing out of that is yes, I'm holding space, and I actually honor that completely, that you've opened yourself up for me to hold this space. But also, this is a connection between yourself and your own divinity. And really, the resistance was coming from the conscious mind, and it's coming from the fair body of wanting to protect you. And once you actually realize you're safe, and it's a breath that takes you there primarily, because the breath allows the body to relax, which then allows the conscious mind to relax. Once that occurs, then your own divinity takes over. It informs you completely.
I absolutely get that. And I do, you know me, I do so much practice with the breath and receiving and yet what I'm really feeling that it's really in my womb, like the human connection to be guided. It's like way beyond what we can even see or imagine. It feels so big we can't even see what that does, because we are trusting. I trust the divine in you.
Yes.
And I'm trusting the human in you.
Yes.
The human in me trusts the human in, you know, and it's all like this. And it's almost like, that's just so big we can't see it. And so it's a real I need to make a validation.
Yeah. And,
actually, it's because I've trusted you, and you're in that place to be trusted, and you guide me. And this is how I've received what I've received today now. And with our journey that we've previously done, for me to be able to get all of this so fast is because we've done this journey a number of times. So now the channel's so open that you can assist that guidance and that birthing of that beautiful little crystal baby down into the earth, like I just experienced. I need the mother, I need the midwife, I need the companion. The human touch, the human voice feels so important. Your communication of love feels like so validating and important. And I really hear I couldn't do this on my own because I'm not supposed to. Not, I mean, capable, or the divine's not capable, but because you are an integral part. The other human connection is such an integral part. Get that, and that's why by really hearing it, like that's why we close our hearts off and think that we're supposed to do it alone. And it's like that's just been blown out of the water for me, like right now. That's not the truth, and I feel so liberated. My heart literally feels liberated by this message. Oh, I'm like tingling everywhere.
Do you feel like this is complete?
I feel ecstatic, actually. I feel calm. My head, all that pressure's gone.
Fabulous.
I feel light and behind me and around me, and the calm and the white light here. And I feel really ecstatic in my body and in my legs and my base chakra. It feels amazing. Wow, thank you.
So I'm going to send deep love and deep thanks and deep appreciation.
I just need to shake it.
I'm going to send all of that love and appreciation out to the divine between us.
Totally. Thank you. And I just hear it's meant to be. Thank you.